Reverend Dr. Paul Raj Michael S.J. Rector, Reverend Dr. M. R.O.K. Swami Xavier Secretary, Reverend Dr. S. Maria Das S.J. Principal, respected Dr. Kumar, Deputy Principal of St.Joseph College, respected Dr. M. Suakin, Head of the Department of Economics, Dr. P. Jayakumar, Association President and my dear friend, Dr. R. Ganesh Subramaniam, Association Vice President, my dear faculty colleagues in the Department of Economics and other departments, staffs, research scholars, students, and all the stakeholders of St. Joseph College. Very good morning to one and all present here. Good morning, students. Thank you. I hope that you all are attentive. And as an economic students, all of you know very well that any producer, before producing any commodity, he must assess or observe taste and preferences of the consumer, isn't it? Yes or no? Likewise, I am going to evaluate some of the taste and preferences of my consumer in this classroom so that I can produce accordingly. Otherwise, whatever I produce, everything will be kept in the inventory, which will create a lot of opportunity cost and loss for me. Okay? Yes. And my dear students, all of you must understand that I have traveled 200 plus 200, 400 kilometers from Pondicherry, not for my own benefit, not for Professor Jayakumar's benefit, or not for the Department of Economics benefit, or not for the benefit of the St. Joseph College, only for your benefit. I have traveled a long way, students. So I hope that all of you may listen to me patiently until at least for 30 minutes. At least for 30 minutes, hopefully I can say right now. It may extend to 1 hour or 1.5 hours also, because you know that human wants are unlimited and I am not an exceptional case to that. Okay? Yes, thank you, sir. And students, today I am going to discuss the topic relating to entrepreneurial. Okay, before that I will collect some information from the students or audience. I wanted to know how many of you are research scholars doing PhD here? Please raise your hand. How many PhD scholars are here? How many PG students are here? Please raise your hand. Okay. How many UG students are here? Please raise your hand. Fine. Very good. Very good. And how many of you are non-economic students? Please raise your hand. Non-economic students. Okay. All are economic students. Very good. And how many of you have studied in Tamil medium? Please raise your hand. Tamil medium, which means indirectly you are telling me to use Tanglish in the presentation, isn't it? Okay, I will try my level best. Fine. And you all know that last year also I came to St. Joseph College for endowment lecture, where in which I spoke about interest rate pass-through. Interest rate pass-through means a little bit slightly an advanced topic, where in which I have used more statistics, trend line analysis, and so many forecasting, so on and so forth. And I observed that many of the students are in the digital era by that time. Digital era in the sense means most of you are using mobile phone. So I request HOD not to take any action against the students. What I observe is that is mainly because of law of diminishing marginal utility. All of you know the concept, isn't it? So when you keep on consuming a commodity continuously, satisfaction from the commodity will keep on falling. So in the first hour you would have studied microeconomics, second hour you would have studied macroeconomics, third hour international economics. Likewise, every day you would have studied economics. So you would have realized LDMU by that time. Keeping that in my mind, this time I don't want to select any topic related to economics, because I am not going to talk anything special from the classroom if I choose any topic related to economics, because almost all your professors know all these concepts very well. They would have relating it to the present context and explaining the concept very well to you. That's the reason I have selected the concept called entrepreneurial, which is something different from your classroom learning. Okay, but when I selected the topic and told to your Professor Jayakumar sir, he is very strict and serious professor, and told me that no sir, we don't entertain such kind of topic which is not relevant to economics. Then somehow I said, sir, please talk to your higher authorities. Then he said, I will consult with my HOD, then I will get back to you. Finally, I got approval from your department and I came here to discuss about entrepreneur. Okay? And the topic is nothing different. Whatever I did in the past 5 minutes, that is what is all about entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is the one who thinks differently, who collect information from the consumer, and he produce commodity what actually they need, what actually they are not getting from the market. He thinks something different that consumer needs. He produces and serves the people so that people consume it. That is what is all about role of entrepreneur. Okay, not new. Simply in layman point of view, it is just like production only. Okay, are you able to understand? So, my topic for selection today is entrepreneur. You must have studied. No, the reason for selecting the topic is very simple. You must have observed from one film called Vedigundu Murugesan, isn't it? One Vadivelu film. Vadivelu go to one hotel. I speak in Tamil also. I try my level best. I am not from London or Los Angeles. I can speak Tamil also. And in fact, I am from Vikatupalem, a remote village. And I have developed my knowledge and completed several courses, experience with several institutions, and I am standing on the stage. Why I am saying so is, please don't have fear on English. Okay? If this is case of a candidate coming from Government Arts and Science College, and you all are a student of St.Joseph College, 182-year-old college, and the college got A++ accreditation from NAC, and the college have 25th in terms of NIRF ranking. You are a student of this college, anytime you can come to the stage, and this is not difficult for you. If this is very easy for me, since I am a student of Government Arts and Science College and I am a last bench student. Okay? So please don't have any inferiority complex. Please don't think that communication or English is something different that only people from Los Angeles and London can speak. Okay? It's just a language. You have to communicate to others. That's all. Okay? So I told you that what is called, what if you go to one hotel? He asked, what are the things that are available? They say, idli, dosa, pongal, puri, vada, etc. Then he say, what is this? Every time you are saying idli, dosa, pongal, puri, vada, something different you need to produce. Then only the country can grow. Okay? Keeping that in my mind, I have selected something different from economics. Okay? But Professor Jaikumar sir, I will relate this concept as much as possible relating to economics. Okay? That's why I introduced the concept called producer and consumer. Fine. Now students, the key concept that we are going to discuss today here is just employee versus entrepreneur. What is the difference between employee and entrepreneur? Second one is entrepreneurship, a real life example. This is what all of you must study, students. Once again I request all of you, those who are living in the digital era with mobile phones, please keep your mobile phones for some time, because you must measure the opportunity cost of sitting here for the next 1 year, 1 hour, which means near about 2 to 3 lecture hours we have converted into this session. You have traveled long way from your home by spending 50 rupees and bringing food from the home, so on and so forth. So please measure the opportunity cost from this next 15 minutes. So kindly pay attention to learn something from real life example, which you will be seriously astonishing, that will give more self-confidence for you, so that entrepreneur is not a dream concept, it will be true for everybody. And the next concept is entrepreneurial opportunity, how to identify the opportunity that are available in the world and assessing the appropriate opportunity. Starting a business is not a difficult task. You can start, but surviving in the business for long term is very, very challenging task. So you must see the feasibility of continuing your business in the short run as well as in the long run. Finally, entrepreneur in the digital era, and we'll go for conclusion. Okay? I hope that you all know that what is entrepreneur, because whatever I am planning to say or planning to deliver in the classroom, already it is clearly delivered by our respected principal as well as deputy principal. Nothing new is what I am going to speak. Okay, but since it may be a new concept for you, I will explain what is entrepreneurial. Okay, according to Richard Cantillon, you can read, all of you read. According to Richard Cantillon, the word entrepreneur was first introduced in 1725. It's nothing but listen the concept. An agent who buys factors of production. What is factors of production? An agent who buys factors of production at a certain prices. Okay, in order to combine them into product with a view to selling it in future at uncertain prices. Okay, purchasing input at certain prices and converting that input into output, keeping in mind to sell the commodity in future at uncertain prices. This is what is all about entrepreneur. What is meaning of producer? You must have studied in economics. What is the role of producer? Producer is the one who converts input into output at an optimum manner, isn't it? Optimum in the sense means what? Lowest cost. Okay, some of the concept you must understand until your last breath as you are an economic students. That shows how you love the subjects, and definitely if you love the subject will love you, and the reward will be your placement, your success in your life. Okay, so entrepreneur is the one who purchases factors of production at certain prices, converting them into a product, keeping in mind at uncertain prices in future. Okay, the future prices must be the very highest price than the input prices or lowest prices than the input prices. That depends upon how an entrepreneur is created, or how your commodity is unique, or how your commodity reaches to the mass audience in an economy, how your commodity is unique. Okay, are you able to understand? So, entrepreneur means, don't think that it is a magic word, it is just like producer in economic terminology. Furthermore, later, J.B. Sale and Joseph Schumpeter, all of you know that they are eminent economists. According to their point of view, what is entrepreneur means, they are the one who always focuses on dynamic disequilibrium. Dynamic disequilibrium. What is equilibrium in economics? All of you know. Equilibrium means a point where aggregate demand curve intersects aggregate supply curve, isn't it? Yes or no? So economist role is not only focusing on reaching aggregate equilibrium, that is aggregate demand equal to aggregate supply. Our role and responsibility is to destroy that equilibrium. That's what is called disequilibrium. Okay? Dynamic disequilibrium. Destroy that in the sense means shift this equilibrium towards right side. Okay? Shifting towards the right side, which means more GDP on the x-axis with slight movement on the y-axis. That means prices. Some little price movement is required to boost economic activity. Okay? So, dynamic disequilibrium means taking economy from equilibrium state to disequilibrium by pushing aggregate demand forward is what is all about dynamic disequilibrium. That can be reached only if you are something unique, if you are different than the normal producer in an economy. Okay, that is what is all about entrepreneur. And what is employee? All of you may know employee. Employee is nothing but a person who works for another person or for a company or a government in exchange of wages or salary, just working for others and do what they say is what is all about employee. Now, employees typically have specific role and responsibilities defined by their employer. Employer is just like St.Joseph College is called employer, and employee is all the professors of this institute. Employee working under the employment contract or agreement, they are considered to be an employee. Now, what is the difference between entrepreneur as well as employer? Now, some of you can say, after getting degree from St. Joseph College and approaching to the placement team, is called what? People, those who are busy with the digital era, can answer. Can answer this concept, what it is all about. Fill up the blanks. Is called employer or employee or entrepreneur? Employee. All of you understand. Employee means just you are going to request to the placement team, please provide opportunity. Is what is all about employee. And what is entrepreneur means, after getting degree from St.Joseph College, the placement team approaching you and asking you to induct 5 people or 10 people or as much as possible in your business is all about entrepreneur. Look at the power of entrepreneur, and that something will not come easily. If you are something different in you or some spark is there, then you will become an entrepreneur. Okay? Now, entrepreneur, already I told you I don't want to go much theoretically, because looking into the crowd and the type of audience which I have to produce accordingly. Okay, I don't want to master degree level, I will go at layman point of view. Okay, simply what is the entrepreneur business means, they are the one who commonly seen as the last line which is highlighted in red color. Can you read, students, all of you? Entrepreneur who are innovator. Innovator means things different way, something different. Okay, something different means, I will give one example. Okay, going to the classroom 10 minutes late. Okay, not obeying to the respected teachers, growing hair that is moving, flying towards the sky, and I'm impunctual. It's also considered to be different, something different. Another something different is also there. Always being punctual to the classroom. Number 1 student, the responsibilities, very well obedient student, completing all the responsibilities in time, that is also unique. So which unique we need? The first uniqueness, first one I told you, no? First one anybody can do. Those who are sleeping in the platform, those who are sleeping in the bus stand, they will be much smarter than us in those activities. But what smartness we need in the classroom is the second one. Okay? Be punctual, which means unique. You have to be unique than other students in one way or the other. That is what is called uniqueness, or innovator, source of new ideas, or creator, or stimulator of economic activity. Who can stimulate economic activity? Who can something different from the normal? Okay? And when we say what is entrepreneurial process, entrepreneurial is nothing but students setting up of new business. Okay? In Tamil we can say புதுசா ஒரு தொழில் தொடங்குறது பத்தி தான் entrepreneur. Okay? Nowadays lot of opportunities are available. What is scarce in sense means only ideas. Particularly in this digital era, we have lot of institutions to provide financial facility. Finance is not a difficult. Support, to provide support to you is not a product, it is difficult. Every district there is one center called DIC, District Industrial Center is there. If you go with your business plan is nothing but students, just like to construct a building, we have a plan, no? Civil plan. Likewise, business plan that talks everything about your project. If you go with some unique business plan to District Industrial Center, they will give you a training, they will arrange you a finance facility, they will provide all opportunity to start business. So what is lacking in this market today is ideas, something unique, something different. Okay, already producers are there, I am also going to produce the same thing. No, I want to produce something different that market needs, is what is called uniqueness. Okay, so entrepreneurial process is nothing but identifying appropriate opportunity that are demanded by the people in market today, finding out the opportunity gap, new ideas, okay, new creations is what is all about identifying opportunity. To succeed that opportunity, you must have a business plan, when to start business, where to start business, how much resources are required, how much finance facilities are required, where to get those finances, and so on and so forth. After that, you decide the required resources, then manage enterprises. This is what is all about entrepreneurial process. Okay? Now, opportunity identification and selection. Students, there are certain steps theoretically we need to involve. Only listen to me. Listen to me, all of you. This is the only slide I will go by theoretically. After that, I will go by case studies. Okay, some of the examples. And I must say, there are certain rules that we need to follow as per entrepreneurial aspects in order to identify the opportunity. Okay, the first step, if you want to set up a business, if you want to generate idea, the first step is identifying market needs through brainstorming. Identify the market needs through brainstorming. Brainstorming is nothing but, students, not just hitting your head on the wall. It is just discussing with your friends in the cafeteria while taking lunch. Discuss with them what are the opportunities that are available in this market today. After completing my degree from St.Joseph College, what are the business that we can start? Say, for example, if we are going to start one canteen inside the college, assuming I know that the St.Joseph College is providing top class food in the canteen as well as mess, everything, so on and so forth. Because I am a warden of my PhD hostel in my college, I should be what's called professional ethics. Assuming my professional ethics, I should say that they are providing wonderful food. Okay? But still, you may have law of diminishing marginal utility. Every day this sambar, rasam, more, putu, poriyal, same thing. You may not have satisfaction from that. Okay? And at this age, you may prefer some fast food, so on and so forth. So, if the institute provide opportunity to set up business in this college, that would be the best practice for you to start up. Why? This means something different you can produce. Instead of this normal food, you can provide some what is called delicious food that young students prefers. Okay, which means to fulfill their needs, you can start stationery shops in the campus if there is no stationery shops. Okay, likewise, you have to identify the opportunity that are available in a market. What would be the required cost, and where will we get the cost? Will all the 5 to 6 friends collaboratively together to collect the cost, or from the financial institution, and so on and so forth. First one is identifying the opportunity through brainstorming. Brainstorming is nothing but, students, discussing with each other. Okay? Or else, when you travel, no? For example, all of you might be traveling by bus, isn't it? வீட்டிலேருந்து காலேஜ் வருவீங்க. வரும்போது near about 5 to 10 kilometer, you may travel on the road, isn't it? You may see so many businesses, and you can see what are the business that are missing in the market that people needs. Okay, for example, I'll give you one example. You all know that the people's income, per capita income in this country is increasing enormously, and the number of cars are increasing excessively, isn't it? Yes or no? People's income is increasing, and middle income people, the number of middle income groups are also increasing, resulting in so much of what is called demand for cars are increasing, and the car maintenance is considered to be one of the most important business in today's world. Every markets, already every town, there is a car washing shop, and so on and so forth. As what is called now educated students, graduate students, 5-6 people join together, you can start one automotive car service center. Automotive car service center means just you have to park the car inside the service center. That will wash everything, interior wash, exterior wash, everything. It will clearly done it through automotive system, artificial intelligence system. They are doing all those things very, very, very economical instead of using labor for doing all these things. One-time investment, 15 lakh, 20 lakh, if you spend, that would be a feasible option. I don't know whether it is a feasible option for Trichy metropolitan city. It may be a feasible option for a place like Perambalur, Ariyalur, those kind of places. Okay, likewise, you must choose something unique which are not available in the market. But problem of our people is already one fellow is opening a what is called biryani shop in front of St.Joseph College, getting good profit. Next week you can find another fellow will start the same biryani shop. Likewise, 10-20 people will be there. That is called easy entry. You choose any business where in which entry should not be easy. It may be protected through copyright. Copyright may not be feasible for you at this stage, later stage. Okay? So something different, something unique is what you have to choose. Fine? That is the first step. That is what is all about gap identification. What is gap identification? Means business which are needed in the circumstances in this particular area, it is not available. That's called gap identification. Next one is product planning and development. This is the most important second step for any entrepreneur. Okay? Identifying the product through idea, generating new idea, converting that idea into concept development, from concept development to product development, Then product development to test the product to the market, which means after producing 100 units of X commodity and finding demand only for 10 commodity, you will fail in a business. So you have to test any new product before going to the market. Okay, first to start a business with a few commodities. Then you expand few regions, few locations, 5 locations, 5 commodities. Get feedback from the customers, then expand your business. Okay, that is what the last point of this product planning and development. Next one is personal as well as recorded observation. You know that you have observed that this is the new product. Okay, if this is a new product. For example, I told you that automotive car washing is considered to be the new product for this region. That is new observed idea. Then you have to go to some other metropolitan city called Chennai or Madurai, some other places, or Bangalore, where there is a automotive washing car service center. Then you can see the recorded observation over a period of time, how this demand is picking over a period of time. 1 month, what is the demand? So second month, what is number of cars get serviced? First year, second year, like that, you collect all the recorded information. Your personal observation plus recorded observation, then you enter into the business, because you are going to invest 15 lakh, 20 lakh, should not go in vain. Okay, so even though you have unique knowledge, compare that unique knowledge with the recorded observation in the market. Okay, that is what the second observation. Then the next one is social condition. You have to see the social condition underlying this market. For example, if you are going for car or mobile, you have to see middle income bracket, social status, number of people, per capita income, and whether the people are going to buy the commodity or not, and so on and so forth. Okay? For example, social, cultural, economic, technological, so many factors behind this. Social means just demographic characteristics of the people. Age group, higher percentage of people in this country are youth, working population. Working population means naturally the most demanded commodities are cars or computers or mobile phones and so on and so forth. Okay? And then next one is past as well as present trend about the product. Okay, past as well as present trend demand for the product. These are just theory, students. Then what are the IPR abstracts? Or what IPR means? Copyrighted. Some commodities you cannot produce, isn't it? That's why you must say, for example, one sweet stall is there, particular in, you know, Tirunelveli Alva? Tirunelveli Iruttikadai Alva is there, no? Well, it's a Lakshmi or what's that? What is the name of the shop? Shanti. Shanti Sweets is the Tirunelveli Alva. Most popular Alva shops. But what people are doing? New Shanti Alva. Okay? Shantis. They put apostrophes, yes, Shantis. Okay? And instead of S-H-A-N-T-H-I, Shanti, they use S-A-N-T-H-I, Shanti. Okay? Those are for copyright and abstractions. Okay, otherwise they will file a suit against you. So something different, but I am requesting you not to change this word. Okay, not to change this word. Change your commodity. For example, we know different kinds of biryani. Don't think that I am always talking about biryani, because time is 12:50. I know that it is the time to consume biryani, not to consume concept. Okay, so for example, biryanis. We know that red color biryanis, they are found around the place, college. White color is also there. If some Kerala shop is there, you can find white color biryani. Okay? And something black color biryani you can try. That is different. Black color means, don't think that it is different. It will be healthy biryani. For example, one rice is there. No? Nowadays people are very health concerned. Karuppu kavani arisi. If possible, biryani using karuppu kavani. That would be something different or unique. For example, I am telling you, please don't think that why sir is always talking us in terms of food items, or our expectation is in the digital era, he is talking about food products. Okay, even food products, what is called this biryani shop, Vellore Star Biryani is there now. From 18th century onwards, they are running the business in this country. Wherever it's my favorite. Wherever we go, we prefer to have biryani from Shanti. Whether in Pondicherry or Vellore or Hosur or Bengaluru. That is what their uniqueness. Okay, so business means business. Don't limit or don't think any business is inferior, any business is superior. Business means business. Okay, so check the IPR, intellectual property rights, constraints or challenges for your business. And students, then finally check the existing competition. This is the problem for our country because we are highly populated country and we always borrow ideas from others. Mostly we don't take any risk. So please check the probability of your business in the short run as well as long run. Okay? Finally, students, seasonality, substitute and differentiation does matter. One example I tell you, once upon a time, I come to the point, there is one concept called tea time. All of you, any of you know tea time? Tea time is one of the fastest emerging tea shops in our region. From Chennai onwards, they reach us until Kannur district and until near to Tirunelveli district. They are expanding their business operation to all over Tamil Nadu. Only idea, students. Only ideas. Professor, any time limit is there for me? I am shivering the moment our professor is coming here. Because I know that your time is until 1:30, but I will take only few more minutes. Okay? So the unique business is tea time. Why I am saying tea time means once upon a time we had a tea shop in our area. Okay? They provide only tea and coffee. They open the shop until morning 10 o'clock and the evening they open after 4 o'clock. They run a shop until 7 o'clock. Okay? Later, all listen to me, all of you. Later it becomes Indian coffee bar. It is most popular from Malayali shop, which means Kerala people migrated to Tamil Nadu. They have installed their business model. Okay, which means tea, coffee, plus they have introduced snacks. Okay, and then you know that the demand for tea is seasonal nature or not? Demand for tea is seasonal nature or not? It is more seasonal nature, which means most demanded during winter as well as rainy season, less demanded during summer season, isn't it? What about ice creams? Seasonal, most demanded during summer season, less demanded during winter and rainy season, isn't it? And then snacks, you know that we are a consuming community. Okay, we always consume snacks. That is demanded always. So this tea time, unique idea of this tea time is they provide all kinds of tea. Okay, you all know that nowadays people are very much health concerned. They don't even, in fact, me, I don't take milk tea because my health report says that I have more cholesterol. So I stopped taking milk tea. So I used to prefer to take one lemon and ginger tea. After taking lemon, I assume I'm satisfied that I have burned hundreds of calories or thousands of calories. It's one way. Okay? So when income increases, people's choice and preference are also increases. Okay? So when you go to the tea time, you will get 10 to 20 varieties of tea. You will get 10 to 20 varieties of cool drinks, ice creams, everything. You will get all kinds of snacks, biscuits, everything. Which means commodity that you are needed during summer is available. Commodity that you are needed in the winter is also available. Commodity that you are needed when you are thirsty or when you are feeling hungry, everything is available in the shop. Okay, that is called tea time, one of the most emerging tea shops in our area. Hopefully, it will be enlarged into Trichy area also. Why I am saying so is most demanded. If you want to set up that shop in your area, student, you have to pay 4,90,000 as a franchise fee. 4,90,000 as a franchise fee. You are not going to invest anything. You have idea, you have enacted those idea. Using those idea, you got copyright. That is tea time board. Okay? The tea time idea, I think that's in the next slide. Yes. This is the logo. This is the tea time logo. If you want to use this tea time logo and if you want to give the same commodity which the tea time people are providing, you have to pay 4,90,000 as a franchise fee without doing anything. Like Domino's Pizza and other Pizza Huts are there, no? In India also. They are nothing. Here, our people are investing, our people are producing, But each and every pizza, 100 rupees should go to United States because they are using the logo of Domino's Pizza. Only idea. They gave us the idea to you and they are getting money. Okay? Likewise, so many businesses that are available in this country without spending a single paise also. Fine? Those are some of the real life examples that we are going to see today for next 15 minutes. Okay? Don't say that every few times, sorry, saying 15 minutes, whether SARS watch is working or not. Already I told you, human wants are unlimited and I am not an exceptional case. I will try my level best to complete as early as possible. Okay? So, some of the example, real life example that we can see today is student Lion Dates, one example. And next one is VRL Logistics Limited, and how a lorry driver became a company owner and the company is listed in Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. One lorry driver. Next case is Reliance, and then Uber, Ola, Amazon, Flipkart, Facebook, Oyo. All these are business came from idea, and majority of the business does not depend on money. Only ideas. Only something unique, something different. They all are billionaires today. They all are billionaires today. I can give many more examples in our region also. If time permits, I will discuss with you later. Okay? So these are the examples that we are going to see. So finally, I request all of you students, please pay attention. I am not going to explain anything from now. You just read. And also, I request faculties from the Department of Economics give such kind of case studies to the students in the form of group discussions or presentations or projects, so that they will get something from these projects they can try to execute in their own businesses. And the first review is, students, all of you listen carefully and read carefully. Is there any mic? Are you able to listen? Understand? Yes. Dear students, are you able to read this information on the slide? Last row people? Last row people? Are you able to read? Yes, no? And it is given in a simple layman perspectives. Please read and understand the concept. All of you, I am requesting you once again. Okay? Nothing new, nothing which is beyond your limit. Okay? The whole world is within your limit. Your brain is more powerful than any artificial intelligence. Just read the sentence. A son of landless farmer from which place? Your own hometown Trichy in Tamil Nadu. Went to Sri Lanka for their livelihood. He started working in a small provision shop from the age of 10. When his parents were sent back to India in 74, the 17-year-old continued working in a provision store in Trichy at a monthly salary of rupees 85. Monthly salary of rupees 85. And look at the case. He next got a job as a junior assistant in the collector office. He did not limit himself within that job. Okay? Since even though he got a job from collector office, look at his case. Salary of 800. To enhance his income, he started selling Sabina dishwash packet to various shops. You know Sabina dishwash packet? That was more popular by the time, during 1970s. Okay? Dishwash powder. He purchases bulk of packet, put in on his scooter, while going to office, distribute that to different shops, he go to office. Okay? That is what is support business. But right from his childhood, he wanted to be a business, set up one business. He got a bank loan of 4,600 through his lawyer friend and started a small provision store. Having no experience, it failed and he left with a debt of 4,000 rupees. The business failed, but he did not give up. Okay? He did not give up. He continued. Now, one day, while distributing the Sabina packet to different shops, he saw dates. You know dates? Dates being sold loose in an unhealthy condition. And he asked the shopkeeper, why don't you pack and sell it properly? Why it is unhygienic? Why don't you pack it properly and sell it to the customer? He asked. Then the shopkeeper told him that, why don't you pack it in a hygienic way and give it to me as the way you want, so that I will distribute to the customer. அதாவது ஒண்ணுமே கிடையாது. இந்த டேட்ஸ் பாக்கெட் அன்ஹைஜீனிக்கா ரோட்ல கொட்டி வச்சிருக்கீங்க, மண்ணெல்லாம் ஒட்டிட்டு இருக்குமே, இப்படி கொடுக்குறீங்க, கொஞ்சம் ஹைஜீனிக்கா கொடுத்தானே, சாப்பிட்ற பொருள் தானே, ஹெல்தி பொருள் தானே கேட்டுக்கிறேன். இவ்வளவு சட்டம் பேசுறீங்க. இது நம்ம people used to say, no, in our local shopkeeper used to say, இவ்வளவு சட்டம் பேசுறீங்க, முடிஞ்சா நீ அந்த மாதிரி பண்ணி கொடு அப்படின்னு சொல்லிக்கிறார். Why not me? So what he did, he himself every day packed all these dates in a hygienic way and distributed to the shops along with Sabina dishwash powder. So I did it. Later, he is the one observed from the people murmuring, removing dates seeds. Aதாவது, while distributing these seeds to every shop, he observed people are murmuring that the amount of satisfaction which we are getting by consuming these dates is lesser than the pain which we are getting by removing the seeds. அதாவது டேட்ஸ் சாப்பிட்றது கிடைக்கிற திருப்தியை விட அதுல இருக்கிற அந்த கொட்டையை ரிமூவ் பண்றதுல கிடைக்கிற டார்ச்சர் ரொம்ப ஜாஸ்தியா இருக்குது அப்படின்னு பேசியிருக்காங்க people. Then he remembered that, why don't I give dates hygienic packs without seeds? So he is the one introduced seedless dates later during 1980s. So two ways he thinks. One is giving a healthy commodity in a hygienic way that nobody gives. Next one is removing seed is difficult task. People are finding difficulties. So he removed seeds and supplied seedless dates to the people. Look at the case. Here I am talking about Mr. Whom I am talking about? Mr. P. Pondicherry, a visionary entrepreneur from Tamil Nadu, founded Lion Dates in 1978 with a simple idea but strong idea that makes dates an easily available, hygienic, affordable product for Indian consumers. Later, the person is become a best private employer by providing maximum number of employment opportunity to differently abled person. So here he is not only the entrepreneur, he is the social entrepreneur. The person whom he selected for his job, who are that, majority of them are women entrepreneur and majority of them are able. First preference goes to physically challenged people, because putting dates in a packet hygienic way or removing seeds from the dates does not require skilled labor or IIT engineer, isn't it? So he selected entrepreneur from women as well as differently abled or challenged people. Okay, so he is not only the superb entrepreneur, he is a visionary social entrepreneur, and he is the one received Best Industrialist Award for providing job opportunities to women as well as differently abled people. Look at this case. And as per his perspectives, I did not have a shop. I packed dates at home and personally delivered to shops and stores, recalls Puducherry. Listen, finally, gradually he extended his sales to Trichy, to Chennai, and then Madurai, all parts of Tamil Nadu, India. Right now, he is having branches all over the world, including prime business in 12 countries in the world. With the support from Sabina distributor, which means how he is trustworthy for the previous employer. See, so you must be trustworthy, you must be moral. From this story, we must understand that we must be more trustworthy, honest for the institute, for your parents, for your employer, wherever you will be associating. They will provide you the opportunities. Ethics, students, finally ethics is hard work, dedication, and my belief that I should not sell something that is not good for the health of the people. Dates are packed with iron, vitamin, and other nutrients that are good for the health of entire family. Look at the case, students, once again. Apart from dates, date syrup, honey, and oats, which are very good for health, they have business of tamarind too. But I have not really pushed that product because tamarind can cause stomach pain if consumed in big quantity. So he is doing his business without giving up social responsibility. Okay, because he is getting more benefits, more profit by selling dates or date syrup. Listen, started with just packing dates. How he expanded his business. See, just putting dates in packet gave in a hygienic way. Then innovation, removing seeds and gave in an easy way, seedless dates. Then gave the dates in a jar, in what's called syrup. Mix it with milk, take it. Then converted to jam. Then expanded business to oats. Likewise, you have to think, that's called dynamic disequilibrium. If you are not changing your mindset, that's called static. We don't want static equilibrium. Think something different, which the community needs. That is what is called entrepreneur is creative, entrepreneur is innovative. So he is considered to be a social entrepreneur. Why in the sense means, listen students, all of you, he received Best Industrialist Award from the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu in 2011 for exceptional employment of rural women and disabled persons. Build a company employing over 600 staff, 90% women and many differently abled. From 85 rupees per month to 150 crore turnover business. Okay, a person who turned just 85 rupees per month to 150 crore turnover. This is first story. Okay, second one. All of you listen to me, students. The second case study that I am going to talk to you is about VRL Logistics Private Limited. Just lorry driver from the state of Karnataka, remote village of Karnataka, became a billionaire and the business entered into BSE and NSE of Indian Stock Exchange. Look at the story. A person called Vijay Shankeshwar. Okay? A person called Vijay Shankeshwar from a family operating a printing press in Gadag. They have own printing press, but he don't want to continue family business. He want to start a transport. So he has borrowed 1.2 lakh capital and purchased one lorry, second-hand lorry, started Vijay Transport, personally driving that lorry. Okay, from Gadag to Hubli. A lorry driver borrowed 1.2 lakh, purchased second-hand lorry, okay, and started doing his own business called transportation. He is the one. Initially, the sector was disorganized. You know that level of competition in transport sector, and Vijay faced financial and operational difficulties to continue his business, like lion dates. So he did not give up. He also continued his business, but family member told him, transport is not worthy for you. Please stop your transport business. Come back to printing press. He said, no, I will try my level best. Then he continued by providing on time and offering excellent services to a customer. The customer benefit is very, very important for us. If you fulfill the expectation of customer, you can survive in your business. So the sector was disorganized by Vijay, faced financial operations and difficulties, then offering many more services. Later, with a fleet of 8 trucks, and the business was formally enlarged into Vijay Anand Road Lines Private Limited in 1983, continued rapid expansion by 1990. Fleet rose to 117 vehicles with a turnover of 4 crore and courier services began in 1992. In 1994, the company became a deemed public limited company and became a VRL Logistics Private Limited. And today, the VRL Logistics is a top tier national transport logistic firm with around 4,300 plus vehicles and 800 plus offices and 15,000 plus employees and operations across 23 states. One of my experience with VR Logistics is when I was a faculty at BITS Pilani Goa campus, I have traveled from my hometown to Goa. I have booked VR Logistics from Bangalore to Goa. Only 4 passengers were there. They could have said that, sir, we are not, since only 4 people are there, we are not continuing our business today, please go with some other bus. They could have shifted us. But because of their professional ethics, for 4 people, they took bus from Bangalore to Goa. That is what the professional ethics of VR Logistics. That gave satisfaction to me to prefer that company again and again. Likewise, there are millions of customers for them. That increases their business. from a bus, what's called lorry driver, one lorry driver to 400 buses and 4,000 trucks, running a 4,300 crore business, and the business is listed in Bombay Stock Exchange as well as National Stock Exchange. If you go and see their shares, shares are selling at 700 rupees. Per unit share is 700 rupees. Our State Bank of India share also around 700 rupees. Compare one lorry driver's business with State Bank of India. That is what the speciality of only one entrepreneur. Likewise, students, there are so many examples. Due to time constraints, I am not going to take all these cases. Okay, just I will give you example, and you can study how a petrol pump attendant became a billionaire. You know Reliance. All of you may know Reliance very well, isn't it? Reliance is one of the best entrepreneur in this country, isn't it? And who established this giant company? Ambani, okay, father of Anil Ambani and Mukesh Ambani. And Dhirubhai Ambani was a petrol pump attendant, just filling petrol on the bikes and cars. Okay, he started export business. Okay, and that export business became one commodity to two commodity plus many more commodity and became number one billionaire in this country. One petrol pump attendant became number one rich person in this country today. You must understand. Okay, and then Uber is also, listen to me, the petrol pump attendant at least spend some money to start business. Uber, Ola and other services, without spending single rupee, only their brain, they become billionaire today, students. Read the concept. A person called Cam and Kalani were attending a tech conference in Paris and struggled to find a cab on colder winter evening. Then they thought that, what if you could order a ride just one tap, one phone call? All of we are using phone, no? We are familiar with the digital era. So they thought that we are finding this much difficulties to book a cab. What if we find a cab by clicking only one point on the mobile phone? So that's what their idea, and they enacted that idea into Uber Cab. Okay, just created one app. In that app, they included all the transport owners and they started providing services to the people. Only knowledge, the Uber owners are crore-patis. Today, Uber operates over 10,000 cities across 70 plus cities. The idea came fraction of a second, that's all. Both of them are traveling to one conference. They are not able to find a cab, taxi, car kadikala, taxi kadikala. So they thought that, what if we start one easy app, one click, if I get a taxi, that would be better. So they started business. Simple idea, became a billionaire in this country. Likewise, students, Ola, they are not foreigners, an Indian only. Just a person called Bhavish Agarwal, an IIT Bombay graduate, was working at Microsoft Research. When he left to start his own venture, he hired, like the same experience, he hired a cab from Bangalore to Bandipur and had a terrible experience. You all know that some of the experiences of these cab drivers. Midway, Nadu road la, போயிட்டு இருக்கும்போது பாதி வழியில கேபை ஸ்டாப் பண்ணி அந்த கார் டிரைவர் said that, no, we have assured 1,000 rupees. Now since the distance is very high, I need 2,500. 1,500 extra you give. Like that they are asking. Okay, so midway through the trip, the driver stopped and demanded more money than the agreed fare and refused to continue otherwise. So Bhavish realized that India's cab services were unreliable, unregulated and opaque. Need solution. So they gave solutions to the society, and the solution is the introduction of Ola. Just what is called 100 rupees, 150 rupees, you are using cabs, Ola cabs. Okay, because of his knowledge. I faced harassment and thought there must be a better solution for customers like me. So at present, in over 250 Indian cities, diversified into Ola Electric, Ola Food, Ola Financial Services, and so on and so forth, became a flagship for India's electric vehicle revolution, producing electric scooter and planning an EV ecosystem. Okay, likewise, students, Amazon. Look at the case of Amazon. You may be very familiar to buy commodities, isn't it? we are spending communities. Look at the idea of Amazon, Jeff Bezos. He's the number one billionaire in the whole world. Okay, number one businessman in the whole world, rich person, number one rich person in the world. He is competing with who? Jeff Bezos is competing with another one, Tesla owner. Who is Tesla owner? Elon Musk. Both of them are competing first rank or second rank in terms of who will be the billionaire. Elon Musk spent several billions of dollars for his business and ventures. But this person's only idea, and look at idea how it originated. While researching the internet growth, Bezos discovered the web use was growing by 2,300% per year in the early 90s. During 90s, the demand for internet grew enormously. That created opportunity for him. Bezos had a very comfortable, high-paying job. This is the difference between Indian and foreigners. Okay, he was working in a good company, comfortable job, high-paying job. But he felt that opportunity was too big if I start a business instead of limit myself within one company. I knew that when I was 80, I would not regret, which means in future I should not worry or bother that I lost the opportunity. So I would not regret not trying. Jeff Bezos is a Princeton graduate and CEO of Amazon. And Amazon today, all of you look at this case, a world's largest online trader, market cap over how many trillion? Market cap over 1 trillion. What is our GDP? What is our nominal GDP, students? How many trillion we have GDP? Ours is 4.2 trillion. Okay? 25% of our national income, the only one person's income. Turnover is all about 1 trillion. And business lines in e-commerce, cloud computing, streaming, smart videos, grocery, AI and whatnot. So many business that he has started. Okay? And look at the case of Flipkart. Bansal brothers from India, they are the workers or employees of Amazon. Two people were working in Amazon from Bangalore. From Bangalore, two brothers were working in Amazon. They came out from Amazon. They started a business in this country. Now their business is competitive with Amazon. Yes or no? Flipkart is the major competitor for India, in India for Amazon. Isn't it? Yes or no? So two people, look at the case. Brothers, both computer science graduate from IIT Delhi. Both was working at Amazon before starting their business. But in 2007, they have started online shopping, which was almost non-existent in India. Look at Amazon case. Internet was grown rapidly in the United States. They started. But in India, the online business were not there. Internet is grown, but no online businesses. They are the one who started this business by selling textbooks and reading books to the people through online by taking an apartment as a rent. Both the brothers were getting order from the people, purchasing the book and sending to the customers through courier service. Sachin Bansal wanted to build a reliable business, e-commerce platform for India, and the founder themselves packed books, walked to the courier offices, personally delivered to Bangalore. Now students, they have sold, both the brothers, only knowledge they have started this Flipkart and they have sold the business 77% stake to Walmart. 77% stake they sold to Walmart and they sold 1.05 lakh crores. They have sold 1.05 lakh crores to the Walmart. Generally using knowledge, came out from Amazon, executed that knowledge, started business, sold it to Walmart because they are not able to compete with Amazon. So better feasible idea is sell it to Walmart. So they sold it 1.5 lakh crores. Now coming to you students, based on this background information, give me only 5 minutes, okay? Give me only 5 minutes. One girl is putting her hand on the head. Okay, only 5 minutes. I know that law of diminishing marginal utility operates, particularly at 12 o'clock. It will work as a rapid pace. Okay, so what kind of business to start? I give it to you. You think according to your interest and unique ideas which are required for your market. And your background experiences, your financial services or finance available with your friends, unmet market needs. Don't forget this word called unmet market needs, problems that you can solve to the society, and your network and connections. Finally, students, moving on to digital entrepreneur. In the digital era, what are the businesses that you can focus specifically? Anything relating to artificial intelligence solutions. All of you are familiar with AI or not? AI? Which one? Which tool you are more familiar in AI? ChatGPT, isn't it? Yes or no? All of you are familiar with ChatGPT, isn't it? But please don't forget the textbook also. Okay? Even though recently I have attended one Viva near about 150 students, MBA students. They have to answer whatever subject that they have studied in that semester. I asked just what is your prescribed textbook? 100% of the students did not say this is the prescribed textbook, which is given in the course curriculum. They said that, sir, we have collected information from ChatGPT only. ChatGPT is very important. Simultaneously, textbook are also. Okay? Fine. So, all of you must understand the availability opportunity in the artificial intelligence solutions, sustainable digital products, fintech platforms, health tech, telemedicine, online education and skill platform, remote work tools, e-commerce, social media niches, mobile and app-based solutions. These are the areas, students, you can focus more. If you want to know specifically which area on these aspects to focus, you can contact me. I can guide you. Okay? Due to time constraints, I am not going to expand. I am not going to expand these topics. Okay? Are you worried about this? I know that you are very happy that I am not going to expand. Okay? Fine. Now, only last slide, conducting feasibility analysis. What is feasibility analysis means? Any business that you are going to start, students, check your industry and market feasibility. Will you sustain in a market or not? Second one is product and service feasibility. And finally, finance feasibility. You may have a lot of dream to start space station, but space station require several billions of dollars which we don't have. Elon Musk may have, but which we don't have. So you must decide your business according to financial availabilities and so on and so forth. Finally, short-term feasibility. If you start a business, will you continue in the short run or long run? Okay. Finally, you decide whether you want to be a job creator or job seeker. What do you want to be? You must be a job creator. Okay? Not job seeker. So I will ask Jaikumar sir at the end of the your program, sir, people are approaching to placement team or they are supporting to the placement team. Okay? If you are approaching and knocking the door of placement office means you are the job seeker, you are going to limit your growth within a certain span. Your income will grow like this. If you are a job provider, okay, innovator, entrepreneur, your growth will go like this. Okay? Fine. Thank you. And only one more example I tell you, students. When I became a faculty at BITS Pilani in 2008, my salary was 35,000 in 2008. By the time my brother started a new venture, he don't have money to pay salary for 2 employee and electricity bill. My first month saving 20,000 I provided to him. Okay? And today my salary is almost 1.5 lakhs, something else. My annual income is within 20 lakhs. But my same brother's turnover is 1 crore 80 lakhs. 1 crore 80 lakhs per year. And mine is 20 lakhs. This is the personal difference between employee and employer. Employer is nothing but an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is the one who thinks something differently. who is the one creator, who is the one identify market demand, identify market gaps. Okay? I hope that you all will identify the market gap because everybody has the same gram of brain. Okay? So think different, think big, and succeed in your business. Thank you. All the best. God bless you all.